Picture this. A quiet Texas cornfield under a blood-red sunset, suddenly shattered by the thundering hooves of an unstoppable force. Wild hogs and crocodiles, nature's renegades, are tearing through farms, suburbs, and even cities, leaving chaos in their wake. These aren't just animals. They're invaders, costing millions and threatening lives. Join us on a heart-pounding journey into the wild, where farmers, hunters, and communities fight back with grit, innovation, and raw courage. Drop a comment with the number 1 to dive into this epic battle against nature's toughest foes. Let's uncover the secrets of this untamed world together. Adventure into the wild. The sun dips low, casting long shadows over a Texas field, where the ground trembles under the weight of chaos. Wild hogs, with their razor-sharp tusks and relentless hunger, aren't just a rural problem. They're invading suburbs, tearing up lawns, and even disrupting city infrastructure. These beasts, driven by primal instincts, are a growing nightmare, costing farmers and businesses millions every year. Grocery stores face shortages as crops are devoured. Restaurants struggle as supply chains falter. This isn't just a pest problem. It's an economic siege. In the heart of Texas, where the land is as tough as the people, the fight against these invaders is a story of resilience and ingenuity. Farmers aren't just battling for their livelihoods. They're defending a way of life. But the hogs keep coming, their numbers swelling like a dark tide. Why are they so hard to stop? The answer lies in their cunning, their speed, and their sheer will to survive. Every night they roam, tearing through fields like a living plague. Yet, hope isn't lost. Across the state, communities are rising, armed with traps, technology, and determination. This is no ordinary fight. It's a war against an enemy that knows no boundaries. As we dive deeper, you'll see how ordinary people are becoming heroes in this wild saga. From small-town farmers to urban planners, the battle is on, and it's only just begun. What makes this fight so gripping? It's not just about survival. It's about outsmarting a force of nature. Stay with us as we uncover the tools, tactics, and heart-pounding moments that define this struggle. Will humanity triumph? Or will the wild reclaim its dominion? Let's find out together. Wild hogs, America's nightmare. In the dead of night, a Texas cornfield lies silent, until a sharp clang echoes through the darkness, a steel net slamming shut on a squealing herd of wild hogs. This is a movie scene. It's the front line of a desperate war. Wild hogs are America's nightmare, an invasive species tearing through farms with ruthless precision. Experts sound the alarm. To hold their numbers steady, we must eliminate 66 to 70% of these beasts every year. But here's the chilling truth. We're only hitting 29%. That gap isn't just a statistic. It's a catastrophe unfolding in real time. These hogs destroy crops, rip up fields, and leave farmers staring at empty bank accounts. The solution? It starts with the crack of an AR-10 rifle, wielded by hunters trained to take down entire groups, females, piglets, and all. No more chasing trophy boars. This is about survival. Suppressors muffle the shots, night vision scopes pierce the darkness, turning open fields into battlegrounds. Precision is everything. One wrong move, and the hogs scatter, smarter and harder to catch next time. Hunting remains the most effective weapon, but it's not enough. Why do their numbers keep climbing? The answer is as frustrating as it is simple. Hogs breed faster than we can hunt them, their survival instincts honed by centuries. Every missed shot, every escaped sow, means more piglets tearing to the next harvest. Farmers watch their fields vanish, their dreams crushed under hoofprints. Yet, in this chaos, a new breed of hunters is rising, strategic, relentless, and ready to turn the tide. This isn't just a fight for crops. It's a fight for the future. Can we outsmart these invaders before they overrun us? The answer lies in the next move, and it's a game changer. The power of net traps. Forget high-powered rifles or roaring helicopters. Sometimes, the simplest tools win the war. Enter the net trap, a game-changing weapon in the fight against wild hogs. From Texas to Missouri, farmers are trading bullets for nets, and the results are staggering. Picture this. A circular net, staked to ground, laced with a bait so irresistible, fermented corn mixed with gelatin, that hogs can't resist. The trap springs, capturing entire herds in one fell swoop. This isn't your grandfather's trap. It's a high-tech marvel, armed with motion sensors, infrared cameras, and smartphone triggers that let hunters strike at the perfect moment. At night, when hogs roam fearless on the stars, these traps are 50% more effective, snaring whole sounders before they know what hit them. No gunfire, no chaos, just a silent, deadly strike. This is the future of hog control, a blend of old-school cunning and cutting-edge tech. Farmers who once lost thousands now trap dozens in a single night, saving their crops and their sanity. But it's not just about numbers. It's about strategy. These traps outsmart hogs, exploiting their greed and nocturnal habits. Yet, questions linger. Can a net really stop a billion-dollar disaster? The answer is yes, but only if we act fast. Every trap set is a blow against the invasion, a chance to reclaim the land. As the hogs keep coming, farmers keep innovating, proving that brains can beat brawn. Will this humble tool rewrite the story of America's hog crisis? Stay tuned to find out. Regulations and cage traps. In the fight against wild hogs, rules matter as much as results. Break them, and you risk losing your hunting permit. A steep price for a single mistake. Across Texas, large steel cage traps are the law's answer to chaos, designed to capture multiple hogs at once with an 85% success rate. In places like Inch, these cages have turned the tide, rounding up hundreds of hogs that once ravaged fields. Each cage, built tough and smart, holds 3 to 5 hogs, their squeals echoing as the door slams shut. Hunters must check these traps every 12 to 24 hours, not just to reset, but to meet humane standards that balance ethics with urgency. Fall and early winter are prime trapping season, when hogs forage fiercely, tearing up crops in yards. By targeting them now, farmers protect their land and keep suburbs safe from wandering herds. These cages aren't just traps. They're lifelines for communities under siege. But the stakes are high: one misinspection, one faulty trap, and the hogs escape, ready to wreak havoc again. This is a battle of discipline, where every move must be precise. The cages work, but they demand commitment. As farmers set their traps under moonlight, they're not just fighting hogs. They're fighting for control of the land itself. Can they keep up the pace? Or will the hogs outlast them? The answer lies in the next trap, waiting to spring. Nighttime trapping and eco-friendly solutions. When the sun sets, the real hunt begins. Wild hogs come alive at night, their eyes glinting as they ravage fields with abandon. This is when traps shine, turning darkness into opportunity. With modern sensors and motion detectors, today's traps boast an 80% success rate, snaring hogs when they're least wary. These aren't just tools, they're eco-friendly warriors, capturing hogs without harming other wildlife. No stray bullets, no collateral damage, just a net or cage closing in on enemy. This approach saves fields, protects ecosystems, and gives farmers a fighting chance. Imagine a trap springing shut under the stars, its sensors humming as it locks in a herd. This is precision at its finest, a silent strike against a noisy foe. But it's more than effectiveness. It's about harmony. By trapping at night, farmers minimize disruption to the land and its creatures, proving that we can fight smart, not just hard. Yet, the hogs keep coming. Their numbers a relentless challenge. Can these traps hold the line? Every night, farmers bet their livelihoods on it, setting traps with hope and grit. The wild may be fierce, but human ingenuity is fiercer. Let's see how this battle unfolds under the cover of night. Humane trapping and ethical considerations. In the war against wild hogs, there's a surprising twist: compassion. Net traps don't just catch hogs, they capture them alive, offering a humane path to control. These beasts, often seen as monsters, are transported to invasive species centers, spared from a bloody end. In Texas, strict laws protect pregnant sows and piglets, with heavy fines for hunters who cross the line. This isn't just about saving crops. It's about balancing ethics with survival. Picture a hog, trapped but unharmed, its fate decided not by a bullet, but by a system that values life. This approach resonates, showing that we can fight destruction without losing our humanity. But not everyone agrees. Some argue these traps cause stress, trapping hogs in tight spaces. Others counter that they're a cleaner solution, free of the chaos of gunfire. The debate rages, but the traps keep working, catching herds and saving fields. Farmers walk a tightrope, protecting their land while respecting the wild. It's a delicate dance, one that demands heart as much as strategy. Can we control the hogs without losing sight of what's right? The answer lies in every trap set, every life spared, and every field saved. Cost-effective trapping. Helicopters roar, rifles blaze, but the real hero in the hog war might be a $200 net. Forget expensive hunts. Farmers are turning to budget-friendly traps that catch entire herds in one night. For the cost of a single helicopter ride, a farmer can set up a net trap, bait it with fermented corn, and watch dozens of hogs fall into its grip. This isn't just smart, it's revolutionary. These traps don't just save money. They save the future, offering a sustainable way to fight a billion-dollar crisis. No fuel, no ammo, just a simple system that outsmarts the enemy. Farmers who once faced ruin now trap hogs with ease, their fields spared and their wallets intact. This is innovation at its best, proving that you don't need big bucks to win a big fight. But the hogs don't quit, and neither can we. Every trap set is a step toward victory, a chance to reclaim the land without breaking the bank. The question isn't just whether it works. It's how far this clever strategy can take us. As farmers stake their nets on the stars, they're writing a new chapter in this wild war. Will it be enough to turn the tide? Debate over trapping. The fight against wild hogs isn't just about traps. It's about choices. Some cheer the nets, calling them humane and effective, a lifeline for farmers drowning in losses. Others, like animal rights groups, argue they cause stress, trapping hogs in cramped cages. The truth? Nets avoid the bloodshed of guns, spare wildlife, and reduce accidents, offering a cleaner way to fight. Yet, the debate burns hot. Can we control hogs without cruelty? Farmers say yes. Point at traps that capture herds alive, saving fields without polluting the land. Critics demand better. But what's the alternative? Rifles risk lives. Helicopters drain wallets. Yet the hogs keep coming. This is more than a practical fight. It's a moral one. Farmers, caught between survival and ethics, choose traps that balance both. Every net set is a statement. We can fight smart and fight right. But the question lingers. Do traps go far enough, or is there a better way? Your voice matters. Comment 1 if you back traps, 0 if you're unsure. This isn't just a battle against hogs. It's a test of human ingenuity and heart. What's your take? Crocodiles, the hidden threat. Shift your gaze from Texas fields to Australia's murky waters, where a deadlier foe lurks. Crocodiles, silent and unseen, glide through swamps, rivers, and lakes, their jaws a promise of sudden death. These aren't just predators. They're the world's most dangerous reptiles, striking fear into anyone near their domain. With lengths up to 30 feet and bite forces of 500 pounds, they're nature's perfect killers. Unlike hogs, crocodiles don't just destroy crops. They hunt humans, their stealth making every ripple a threat. Australia's rivers hide these giants, whose elusive nature makes them a nightmare for communities. A single misstep near a swamp can end in tragedy, as these beasts strike without warning. Yet, people aren't helpless. Hunters, armed with courage and cunning, are stepping into the wild to face this hidden threat. This isn't just about survival. It's about reclaiming safety from a predator that knows no fear. Comment 1 to join us as we dive into the heart of crocodile country, where every moment is a test of nerve. Can we outwit these ancient hunters, or will they remain the ultimate danger? Crocodile hunting behavior. Crocodiles aren't just dangerous, they're brilliant. Gliding silently beneath the water, they stalk prey with chilling precision, striking when least expected. Fish, birds, even large mammals, nothing escapes their jaws. Saltwater crocodiles, stretching over 7 meters and weighing a ton, are the kings of this deadly game. In Australia, they're not just wildlife. They're invasive giants, growing to 30 feet with a bite force that crushes bones like twigs. Their diet is endless, their hunger insatiable. Picture a crocodile, eyes like cold marbles, waiting for the perfect moment to lunge. This is nature's ultimate hunter, blending stealth with raw power. Communities near rivers live in fear, knowing a single encounter can turn deadly. Yet, their predictable habits, hunting at dusk, resting at night, give hunters a slim chance to track them. This isn't a fair fight. It's a high-stakes chess game where one wrong move means death. As we unravel their behavior, you'll see why crocodiles are both feared and revered. Can hunters match their cunning, or will these reptiles rule the wild forever? Crocodile attacks. The numbers tell a terrifying story. Crocodile attacks in Australia have spiked from 85 to 200 a year, each one a brush with death. On June 2nd, 2023, a diver learned this the hard way. Underwater, a crocodile lunged, its teeth sinking into his arm with 2,000 pounds of force. The pain was searing, like a sledgehammer crushing his shoulder. Staring into the beast's lifeless eyes, he fought, clawing his way to shore, his survival a miracle. This isn't fiction. It's a reality for those living near Australia's rivers. Every swim, every step near a lake, carries the risk of a sudden, violent end. Crocodiles don't just hunt. They dominate, their attacks leaving scars both physical and emotional. The diver's story isn't unique. Hundreds face these monsters yearly, their lives forever changed. Yet, this terror fuels a fight back. Wildlife agencies are stepping up, determined to protect communities from a predator that strikes without mercy. As attacks rise, so does the urgency. Can we tame these ancient killers, or will they continue to haunt our waters? The answer lies in the next move: wildlife management and crocodile hunts. As crocodile attacks soar, wildlife agencies are fighting back with deadly precision. Armed hunts are their weapon, targeting crocs to keep communities safe. Picture a hunter, rifle steady, waiting by a river as the sun dips low. Crocodiles, drawn to shore to hunt, become the hunted. Their habits, gathering in swamps, moving at dusk, give trackers a narrow window to strike. These hunts aren't sport. They're survival, a desperate bid to reclaim safety from jaws that crush bone. But it's not easy. Crocodiles are ghosts, slipping through water with barely a ripple. One wrong sound, and they vanish, leaving hunters empty-handed. Agencies train hard, knowing each shot must count. A single crocodile taken down can save lives, but the stakes are brutal. One mistake, and the hunter becomes prey. This is a battle of wits, where human courage meets reptilian cunning. As agencies patrol the rivers, they're not just hunting, they're rewriting the rules of coexistence. Can they tip the scales, or will crocodiles remain untouchable? The fight is on, and it's only getting fiercer. Challenges of crocodile hunting. Hunting a crocodile isn't just dangerous. It's a dance with death. Swamps, thick with mud and menace. High predators that hear every twig snap. Hunters need ninja-like skills, moving silently to avoid spooking their quarry. One misstep, one rustle, and the crocodile bolts, leaving nothing but ripples. Picture a hunter, heart pounding, waiting hours for a glimpse of scales. Then 3 crocodiles emerge, lured by bait, a fleeting chance. The shot must be perfect. A miss means failure, or worse, an attack. These beasts, with their armor-like skin and lightning reflexes, are no easy target. Training is everything. Hunters must be sharp, steady, and fearless. Swamps aren't just rain. They're a battlefield where nature holds the upper hand. Every hunt is a test, pushing humans to their limits against a predator built to kill. Yet, the challenge only fuels their resolve. Each crocodile taken down is a victory, a step towards safety. But the wild is unforgiving. Can hunters keep up, or will the swamp claim them first? The answer lies in their next move. Teamwork and safety in crocodile hunting. In crocodile country, going alone is a death wish. Swamps teem with danger, and crocodiles wait for the smallest mistake. Hunters work in teams, their lives depending on trust and coordination. Picture 5 men, moving as one, their eyes scanning the water for a telltale ripple. Training is brutal. Hunters must be fit, fast, and ready for anything. A crocodile can strike in seconds, its jaws snapping with bone-crushing force. Teams use every advantage: bait to lure, rifles to strike, and teamwork to survive. Australia's hunting season, from January to June, caps each hunter at 2 adult crocs daily, ensuring sustainability. But the real challenge is the swamp itself, muddy, treacherous, and alive with threats. One wrong step, and a hunter's life hangs in the balance. Teamwork isn't just strategy, it's survival, turning chaos into control. For indigenous communities, crocodiles are sacred, adding a layer of respect to the hunt. This isn't just about killing, it's about balance, protecting people while honoring the wild. Can teams outsmart these ancient predators? The swamp holds the answer. Crocodile hunting regulations and ethics. Crocodile hunting isn't a free-for-all. It's tightly controlled, with rules that demand respect. Hunters must be 18, trained in safety, and physically fit to face the wild's deadliest predator. Australia's laws limit hunting to January through June, with a 2-croc daily cap to protect populations. Break the rules, and you lose your license, or worse. These regulations aren't just red tape. They're a lifeline, ensuring crocodiles don't vanish while keeping people safe. But ethics weigh heavy. For some indigenous groups, crocodiles are sacred, their lives tied to cultural beliefs. Gunning them down sparks debate. Is it necessary or cruel? Firearms bring quick kills but raise questions of suffering. Hunters argue it's about survival, protecting communities from a lethal threat. Yet, every shot fired stirs the heart. Can we hunt without losing our humanity? The answer lies in balance, where safety meets respect. Comment 1 if you think guns are the answer, or 0 for traps. This isn't just a hunt. It's a moral tightrope, and every choice matters. What's your stand? Illegal crocodile hunting and environmental impact. Not everyone plays by the rules. Illegal hunters chase crocodile skins for profit, ignoring laws meant to protect these creatures. Their greed doesn't just kill crocs, it harms ecosystems, unbalancing nature for personal gain. Australia's strict measures, jail time, lost licenses, aim to stop them, but the black market thrives. Each skin sold undermines efforts to manage croc populations, threatening the delicate dance between humans and the wild. Legal hunting and trapping have cut invasive crocs by 30%, proof that rules work when followed. But poachers don't care. Their action's a ticking bomb for the environment. Picture a swamp, once alive with balance, now thrown into chaos by illegal kills. This isn't just crime. It's a betrayal of the land itself. Hunters who follow the law fight for safety and sustainability, but they're up against a shadow trade that values money over life. Can we stop this illegal tide? Will greed undo years of progress? The wild waits for no one, and every choice shapes its future. What's your take on this hidden threat? Crocodile hunting, balancing safety and ethics. Hunting crocodiles is a heart-pounding mission, blending thrill with responsibility. Guns offer a quick end, dropping a croc with one shot. But is it the best way? Traps keep hunters safer, capturing beasts alive for relocation. Comment 1 for guns, 0 for traps. Your voice shapes this fight. Both methods work, but they spark debate. Is killing ethical when lives are at stake? Hunters set rifle steady, traps primed, knowing each choice protects communities. But the wild isn't just a threat, it's a legacy. Indigenous groups revere crocodiles, urging respect even in conflict. This balance, safety versus ethics, defines a hunt. Every croc caught, every life saved, is a step toward coexistence. But better solutions might exist. Share your thoughts below. What's the smartest way to tame the wild? Like, share, and subscribe to join us for more epic battles against nature's toughest foes. Don't miss the next hunt. It's going to be intense.